Hey guys, it's Sarah and I am doing my 25-week pregnancy vlog. Very exciting, only 15 weeks to go, hopefully less. I'm not ready for this pregnancy to be over with. I just really want to meet her. My friend had a baby the other day and she didn't know what she was having. And coincidentally enough, I guessed the baby's gender, which was a girl. I guessed the date, which was 1st of February, and I guessed her weight, which was £8.2, so that was kind of uncanny. I think people are going to have to start paying me for these kind of predictions. But yeah, it was really cute. She's really cute, and obviously, like, holding her in my arms, I just want to meet my little girl and see what she's going to look like. And you know, it's kind of cool to see other people's, and especially your close friends' kids, to see what little features they've got of their mum and dad. And she is just a little doppelganger of when my friend Sarah, her name's Sarah too, when she was a baby. So was Jackson. He was my little doppelganger in photos, like uncanny. So it'd be interesting to see if our little girl is going to take after me again or take after Wade. Either way, I'm going to be stoked, and yeah, it's just, I can't wait to meet her, obviously. So not too far away, but it is kind of dragging on. Now, getting straight into it, symptoms. One big symptom, I suppose, happened last week when I didn't do my vlog. And it's not because why I didn't do my vlog, but it was kind of dramatic. Hated it. Went on the scales one day and I was doing really good for a few weeks there. I'd planned it out with my weight and I'm like, woohoo, I'm not putting on any weight. Or I wasn't putting on too much weight or whatever. Nope. I went on the scales one morning and I put on like 3 kilos in 2 days. I just don't know how that happens. I know women fluctuate, or people fluctuate by the end of the day. Like, I can put on 4 kilos in one day. It just depends on what I eat and what I drank. But it was like the first thing in the morning and I'm like, what the hell? I've been doing really well. I mean, there was a few days where I had like pizza for dinner and Thai the next night. But I didn't think I was going to put on that much. So I'm kind of contributing it to that, as well as not exercising as much last week. Also, I have had a lot of comments from people saying, wow, you really popped. And I went to my prenatal class yesterday. We bounced on the ball and my fitness instructor was like, wow, you've really grown this past week. I'm like, yeah, I know. I mean, I know the 3 kilos doesn't come from all her and uterus and whatever, but shush, I mean, sorry, the car that we're going to buy just kind of drove by. The same kind of car. I'm like checking out. Anyway, back to stop driving past people. Getting distracted. Yes, so I was kind of disappointed. I don't know how 3 kilos happens. But anyway, oh yeah, back to my growth. But yeah, so I'm looking a lot bigger and I'm feeling a lot bigger. I'm feeling like my uterus is getting a lot higher, and she's not sitting higher as such. She is in breech position at the moment, apparently, just from the ultrasound that I had last week. She's really low still, but I'm feeling like it is getting harder to breathe because it is getting a lot higher. And like, if I'm crouching down, like, that's why I'm propping myself up, it's a lot harder to breathe. Which is a good thing also because I know that she's growing, so that's kind of cool. And by the ultrasound, from when I had my ultrasound 4 weeks ago, she's pretty much filling up my whole uterus. So it's really exciting because she's growing, and I just want to know what weight she's going to be. I don't know if she's going to be small or big, or I was thinking that she's going to be a small baby, but with this growth spurt, I'm thinking she's going to be around my son's weight at birth, around in the 8-pounders at least anyway. I still haven't got that line up my belly, the Linea nigra line. I got it with Jackson at 22 weeks with him. So yeah, it's really interesting this time around that I'm not getting it. I wonder if it's because it's a girl this time and there's just different hormones going around in my body, or what. Let me know if you didn't get it the second time around, or you didn't get it the first time and now you do have it. Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of glad I don't have it, because if I want to wear a bikini or something, I don't know, I don't think that they don't look good, but if I was to choose with it or without it, I'm glad I don't have it at the moment. No new stretch marks, although the ones that I already have seem more prominent, and when I feel them, they feel a lot more deeper, but no newbies. I have been trying to put the oil on and the cream, and drinking more water. But I think if you're going to get them, you're going to get them. And I think it really does depend on how much weight you do put on, because obviously the more weight you put on, the more stretched your skin's going to be. And my mum had them, so apparently it's hereditary or whatever. And the cellulite in my legs has decided to creep down further, descend. So if I'm wearing short shorts, not short shorts, but shorter shorts like the shorts where I was wearing my videos before, yeah, you can kind of see it now. It's sad. Oh well. I know I can work towards not having it afterwards. I put on 30 and lost 40 last time around, so I know I can do it again. As far as baby goes, she is apparently about 1.5 pounds, give or take, obviously some. And she's about 35 centimeters long, which is awesome because that's like longer than a standard ruler. And if you're going to look inside the womb, you can see what color hair she's going to have. So, I don't know, like she could come out with dark hair like me. And actually, I don't know what I came out with. I think I came out with fair hair, but I have dark hair now, clearly. And Jackson came out like a little wog because I got Italian white blood and I got dark, like olive skin and I suppose dark features like my eyebrows. And yeah, he came in with hair all the way down to his forehead. Like not thick, but it was like, what is going on, my little Italian stallion? And now he's this little blondie, so he's taking after my husband in that respect because Wade was like blonde white hair and his mum has like white blonde ringlets. So that'd be cool if she came out with, you know, ringlet hair. That would be like, wow, amazing. I had my OB appointment last week and everything's really good. He's happy with, obviously, my progress and my weight gain. He's fine with my weight gain, so I've put on about 10 kilos so far. I've done this video like 3 times, so if I'm repeating myself, it's because I don't know if I've mentioned it in this video, but in my first pregnancy, I think I have mentioned this, I don't know. In my first pregnancy, I put on 17 kilos at 24 weeks, and now I've only put on 10. So I'm happy with that, and he's happy with that. I think he said the most for my BMI, base measurement index, no, I don't know, your weight that you should be for your height and weight. I think the most that I should put on is that he said about 16 kilos, I think. So I'm 6 kilos off. And I said, oh my God, if I put on a kilo every week until I have this baby, I'm going to die. And he's like, it's not going to increase that dramatic if you're obviously going to be careful. He said, weight gain in your pregnancy, it shouldn't happen like, I don't know what he said, it shouldn't happen like that, like in a, you know, like a weight every week. It plateaus and it just depends, obviously, if baby's having a growth spurt and whatever. Anyway, I asked him some questions because I'm painting the nursery and I had a comment from a family member saying you shouldn't be painting while you're pregnant. And I kind of got a little bit worried, but I didn't. But I didn't because I already done my research before you paint. And do your research before you paint because there are paints that you should steer clear of. I made sure that we are using a water-based paint, which a lot of paints are these days anyway. They say to stay clear of your lead and acrylic and oil paints. Bad just to breathe in, and there's obviously been cases in the past where babies had mental and like brain development issues and things like that, and physical development issues. So I'm not stressed if I get some paint on my hand or whatever. I obviously, you know, wash it off. And also another thing was if I should I wash my fruit? And I usually wash my fruit, but if I don't, is my kid going to come out deformed? And he's like, no, but just make sure you do. And if I travel at 35, 40 weeks, which I will be for my baby shower, if that's okay, and he said yes. So I am having my glucose test next week, so obviously going off by that, if everything's good and I don't get preeclampsia, then it's all good to go with traveling. And I won't be flying, I'm going to be driving. It's still like 800 kilometers though, so hopefully I don't go into like early labor like 5 weeks early. That'd be like a disaster. It's like 800 kilometers away from my hospital. In the middle of nowhere sometimes we are, so that would be horrible. What else? Feeling her move a lot more, mainly at night. She's still has the same routine, I'm finding, and that's pretty much it. So I'm going to show you the belly. It is 25 weeks. In 2 days, actually. 25 weeks and 2 days. I'm doing this a little bit late. So I've got a dress on, so I'm not going to lift it up. Oh, I didn't even know I had a stain there. Huh. So I'm feeling a lot bigger. But not too big, like too big everywhere else, so yeah. Anyway, I feel like I have lost so much. Oh, lost so much? No. Forgotten so much. Seriously, I have major baby brain. I was at my prenatal class the other week and I was standing around talking to these ladies. And they were like, oh, how old are you, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, oh, yeah, I'm 27. No, 28. Yep, 28. I'm 28 this year. And then we're talking. I'm like, no, I'm 27. Nope, 28. I seriously did not know. And then in the car driving home, like, oh my God, I'm 27. Like, I thought back to my year that I was born, and I calculated. I'm like, are you serious? Like, you are ridiculous. I couldn't believe I forgot my age. They all just started laughing because I had put it on Facebook. I'm like, no, I'm 27. Baby brain's really bad. And that the area down there is improving because I ended up resigning from my job last week. That reason and other reasons, but it's gotten a lot better pretty much since it, because I'm not standing in the one place for too long, so it's manageable. And it's just mainly when I hop up first thing in the morning where I've been laying down all night, and obviously she sits really low and the pressure down there gets really sore. And I do notice actually too when I'm doing my prenatal bouncy ball fit class that my ligament pain does come back and it gets really sore and tight, and I just have to slow down the movement. So if you are doing exercise, just don't overdo it. I didn't mention diet and exercise. I have been doing better in my diet, been trying to drink, at least 2 liters of water a day. If you're struggling to drink water, I find that buying just the $8 worth of like 24 pack of waters, like 600 ml, put them in your fridge, and at least they're there ready to go to drink, because I personally like my chilled water, and if I don't have it, I pretty much don't drink it. So I just have it in the fridge ready to go in my face. When I open the fridge up, I just grab a bottle of water. So I try and, have a couple of those a day. That really helps. I think that's about it. So yeah, thanks again to all my new subscribers. I think I have over 250 now, and that's freaking awesome. Like, I didn't even think one person's going to watch my videos when I started out, let alone, everyone else. So that's really exciting. And I still love seeing comments, so please comment and tell me about your pregnancies and meeting lovely. I've met a few lovely women on here in our YouTube, and it's really exciting to have a little community where you can kind of just chat and share different links and things like that. So links as in nursery, and for the nursery, and decor, and yeah, I'm just blubbering right now. Anyway, take care, guys, and I will do an update as soon as I get my blood glucose test results back. Okay, bye.